One of the things that a mom taught me that I started doing every day was I think we all get really used to waking up in the morning and you're just in chaos, right? It's like, where's my shoes? Where are my shoes? Where's the library book? Get breakfast. And it's so, fast, that entry into chaos. And she told me what she does is she stays in bed for just 2 to 3 minutes and takes deep breaths. No one's allowed in. None of the kids are allowed in. And on the, way out the exhale, she just thinks the word calm. And that those 2 minutes for her are just a complete shift in how she enters the day. Now, that doesn't last the whole day.
Right.
But those first sort of like gearing up for getting everybody where they have to be, including yourself, was really life-changing. And I tried it, and it really works. And I just thought there's a lot to be said for us swapping strategies, right, with each other. So I ask you, is there one strategy that you figured out that tends to make the day go better?
Well, the days that I'm not, the 2 days a week that I'm home with my son, in the morning I'll go to the gym and I take him to the babysitting there. So like I need that in the morning, and then I'm a great mom like the rest of the day. I feel like I can focus and be with him and concentrate. But then in the mornings where I am working, I actually do. I like check. I'll check my phone, check the email, check my news. And my husband will get up with him and get breakfast ready. So that kind of helps. So I don't have to jump out of bed and be on right away.
Yeah. What about you guys? Do you have one?
I'm not sure if it's a great strategy, but I always peruse my email before I leave the house, which makes me feel like I'm not walking into chaos at work.
Yeah.
That you can't always read on the train, but right before I leave the house, I always just check, make sure there's nothing that came up overnight or in the earlier morning, because then you feel like I know what to expect. And I do think kind of technology has allowed us to know what to expect a little bit more.
For good and for bad.
Yeah,
right?
for good and for
Yeah.
bad. But even with daycare, I mean, my daycare person will G-chat with me if anything happens, or she's great about reminding me, you're out of diapers, and I'm like, okay, great, now I know that, and I can order it now online and have them mailed, so I'm prepared.
That's great.
But I do
get to do
think
that.
I think for better or for worse, I hate that my daughter knows how to use an iPhone and I'm short because she watches me use my phone. But it has sort of helped me manage and become more organized of a person and know how to get through the day, I guess.
Yeah. I definitely check my phone sometimes even before I've gotten out of bed in the morning. But I work with a lot of clients internationally in Australia and Japan, and their day is our night. So my emergencies do come up overnight, and it gives me that sort of hour while I'm getting in the shower and getting everybody out the door to process things a little bit in my head before I've gotten to work, to think about what I'm going to be coming up against for the day to come. And I also do the same thing with my Google Calendar, and that I set those alerts to come up in the middle of the night and email me, so that it's there as a new message in the morning if there is something I need to remember for that specific day.
Yeah.
So.
Will you just try the inhale, exhale before you're on your gadget?
Stretch.